What's up, friends? Welcome to the Friendly Food Forest channel. Got lots of perennials going behind us. Got some fruit for the first time this year. Been 4 or 5 years on that process. We'll see if we get any of it. Definitely got some pests trying to get at it. So we're learning our lessons there, and we can talk a little bit about that when we go through. Got some perennial strawberries coming in like they always do. Got our mom garden over our shoulder. Got the marigolds, maybe a little experimenting going on with that. Thinking about doing some marigold seeds. We got a lot from previous years, and we're gonna put them out all over this year and be harvest them. Maybe looking to turn around some to you. Maybe make that a little bit of a business adventure over here on the Friendly Food Forest channel for one of the first times. So we're thinking marigolds, but definitely thinking lots of food. So let's go check that out. Onions, carrots, lots of gardens, potatoes coming in out back. Take a little tour. Come with me. Alright, hop behind the camera. I figured we could do like a little walk around tour. Got strawberries all through this area. We're going to come through and weed again. But we should definitely pull some nice strawberries off this mess of weeds. Chives are a pretty cool theme that we're looking to multiply all over the place. Maybe them will be some seeds for sale one day too. Peach tree. You guys see that? Oh, there it is. So hopefully we get some of this fruit. Got a little bit of peaches coming in. So super happy about that. It's a Red Haven peach. Got TIPPY in the middle of the mom garden. Can y'all pick that up? Mother's Day present there, part of it. So that's got to come in a little. They're there. They just got to come in a little bit. They got hit by that hard cold we had. But you can see even the part that's hard to pick up, when you come in closer, you can see it's there. So as them grow up, it'll say mom, and that's gonna be marigolds, and eventually it'll be flowers all throughout there too. So hopefully that works out really good. We're liking it so far. Beautiful chives around the Friendly Food Forest. Kind of just let things go a little bit, but where we do got our gardens, it's not so bad. Got our garlic in with the wood chips, working pretty good. Something behind the chives. What is it? Oh, it's just Tippy the cat. And we got an apple tree in with the chives right here. A little short one. I'm hoping that comes up nice and healthy over the years. That one was always pruned by the deer. Now, opposite of pruning, this is my peach tree that I thought was dead, and I just let it go, and it needs some help. So we're going to do a video pretty soon about how to clean up a peach tree that you let go. And we've been a little tough on all the wood chips. I don't know if I like all the annuals in the wood chips. So we've been trying to remove some of them where we want to do more of a regular style garden planting. This is going to be marigolds and tomatoes over here. Basically anywhere we can, we're going to be getting marigolds in this year. Like I said, trying to propagate the seeds and do the seeds for you guys. Peach leaf curl on the nectarine. Gotta hit something fierce. So that's starting to drop some of them and starting to come back with the healthy leaves. But hopefully that doesn't knock that tree out all the way in the end. Plums. Got peaches, plums, apples, lots of firsts this year. Something funky up there, and I'm a little nervous about that and some of these dark tips. So we'll be looking that up, and we'll try to learn that with you. But for the most part, nice, healthy looking Stanley plum tree. Got some fruit for the first time. The pest I was talking about, I believe, comes from moth, little white moth. And they put little holes in the bottom of some of this fruit. And they live in there for a while, and then they have an exit hole. So obviously we're not going to be eating some of that fruit. So hopefully we get some for us. And we're going to probably spray BT in the future and try to bring that number down a little bit. Try to get you a shot of the bumblebee buzzing. Our Gale Gala apple. Again, first time fruit on this one. So hopefully we'll get some healthy fruit, makes it through. All right, let's hop out back. You're a sweetheart, Tippy. She's a sweetheart. She keeps the pest out of the garden, and she is just so sweet. So excellent combination there, without a doubt. So we're pretty happy with how this turned out. I've been able to use my tool to help me pull the weeds through here quite a bit easier. And in the past, I've been a little bit helter-skelter, so this is one of the more organized gardens I've ever done, for sure. Got the lettuce around the edge, somewhat heat resistant, so we're hoping it can get through these next couple hot days we got coming. Carrots in 3 rows, and then along the outside, I went ahead and just kind of spread them out a little bit farther. So we will have carrots growing all right through and next to that lettuce with any luck. And we'll just try to pull some of them weeds, take a little bit of the pressure off them. And them are probably too close, but we're gonna leave them that close and see if we just get a bunch of baby carrots. That's all right with me. Right next door, big, nice, healthy onions. And a theme we've been talking about is these wood chips. And do the wood chips slow down the plant growth too much to make it worthwhile for your annual gardening? And if you can look at that difference in height, it is pretty dramatic. The ones right in the middle with no wood chips around them are up like 2 foot tall. And this whole row that's kind of in and out of the wood chips right on the edge, you're talking 6 inches to a foot at max. So I think the wood chips do definitely affect the annuals quite a bit. Got some different mushrooms growing all over this place. Had some randoms popping up here. I found some lettuce and these seeds haven't been out for 2 years, so I'm guessing them just kind of reseeded themselves over here. So kind of interesting. Same story with the cilantro right down this way. So we got lots of onions out back too. And we pulled as many of the wood chips out of here as we can. And we're kind of playing around with that. I think I'm going to use wood chips mainly just for walkways. As you can see, even the weeds do kind of work their way through them. So you kind of end up in trouble anyway, unless you do just a ton of work. See that cilantro going to seed around the edge? We got some nice little cilantro babies popping up right in here with our onions. And we got a plan we're going to talk about in a little bit here. But I'm thinking maybe we can plug some tomatoes into there a little before them ones go bye-bye. And maybe get some double usage out of these beds, kind of multiply our time a little bit with our gardens. So some little fruit trees around here. We're nervous about some of these. We're wondering if they don't have fire blight on them. We've got down a lot of the trees. There's not many left. So anything with fire blight's coming down. So hopefully them ones can tough it out. But if that is fire blight, they got to come out of there. So we're kind of learning and double checking. Deer got to that one, but it's coming back pretty good for right now. Coming down, clean some weeds out around the blueberries a little bit. And I can show you right in this area too an example of if you're not really working the area and putting down more wood chips every year, your wood chips are going to look like your grass before you know it. So I'm starting smaller. I would say for y'all to start smaller. And we're just kind of doing what we can do around here. We still like the area out here. We don't mind if little weeds are coming through. Blueberries, there's some berries right there for you. And I believe there were some other ones on some of these plants too. Maybe it was right down this way. There's a little set of them down here. Another set over here. And just behind all the blueberries. Hopefully these peas can make it through this heat we got coming at us. We got peas down the fence. I was gonna pull some of these weeds out here. I did pull a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna leave them through these hot days and see if maybe it can help this area stay a little bit cooler and a little bit more shaded for my peas. Can you see all that other stuff popping up in there? More carrots. That's how we do. We like our carrots to be everywhere and anywhere. Our nice radish coming in right here. Been munching on them a little bit. They're not gonna like this heat, so I could easily see this radish going to flower real quick here. So we've been trying to eat that, but we got just a ton of it planted out here. So if anybody wants some radish around me, just get a hold of me and let me know, because we have way more than we can eat. This is such an easy crop. We just sprinkle the seeds down and let it go. We eat what we eat, and the rest of it can kind of rot in the soil. Helps keep some of the pests away. And right behind all that action is our potato area. Looking kind of a little bit bare over here, but as you scan over to the right, they're definitely coming in a little thicker. So the potatoes are coming in pretty good first time. So pretty happy with them. We'll see how that finishes out. So all in all, we definitely got some more working to do, more weed whacking, more weed pulling. Trying to find them healthy trees that aren't affected by fire blight and that kind of stuff. We're experimenting with these tarps. So I think this is about got this grass and everything under here killed off. So I'll be able to do a garden right here before you know it. And then I'm wondering if wood chip slash tarp combination isn't a good way to do it. Because if you slide all them tarps right down over all these wood chips, you know, a couple months later you wouldn't have all that problem over here, and no weeds, no rototilling, no nothing. So I think the tarps are a good way to do it. I was encouraged. I was watching some YouTube and I noticed I think it's Charles Dowding, I think his name is, out of England. He is just really good. And I noticed he pulls all, his whole garden's got tarps on it. He pulls them all off in the spring. So good way to do it if you want to try to do this no-till stuff. Tarps can probably definitely be your friend, but still you can make a lot happen. You get out and try. With any luck, some of your fruit trees live, become a little healthier. We've definitely lost a lot of them, but staying positive. We'll take our victories where we can get them. And we got some pawpaw trees on the mine. Super blight resistant. I don't even think they get blight actually, but super disease resistant. Pests don't like them. Deer don't like to munch on them, which is our major problem, because this is just deer central out back. It's deer heaven over here. Now we like the look of it. Beautiful, nice prairie. Don't get much better than that. Butts up next to the farm field, and we got all our dinner buffet for them we keep over here. So deer definitely like it over here. So that's all right. We don't mind feeding the animals, feeding ourselves, and just trying to refine the process. Hope you like that, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Like, subscribe, and share this one around someone you think it could help out. Cheers.